exciting video, we're diving into the world of high-value collectibles with a spotlight on the most valuable and rare wheat pennies. Those legendary 1-cent coins that are turning heads and making waves in today's action-packed collector's market. These aren't just old coins, they are historical artifacts of American currency, carrying stories, secrets, and staggering dollar value. Whether you're a passionate numismatist or a new investor eyeing rare coins with skyrocketing demand, this video is your ultimate guide to the top wheat pennies dominating the market right now. Let's get started. First up, the 1925 wheat penny 1 cent without a mint mark, especially in very good condition. This is not just another old penny. This is a true American classic that's turning heads in today's collector market and auction scenes. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a gem you'll definitely want to know about. Let's begin by diving into the rich history and background of the 1925 wheat penny. This coin was minted during a significant era in the United States, just 5 years after the end of World War I and right in the heart of the Roaring Twenties. It was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not include a mint mark, hence why you won't find one on this coin. The Lincoln wheat cent, first introduced in 1909, was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, President Abraham Lincoln, making it a revolutionary design in American numismatics. By 1925, the coin had become a symbol of both tradition and national pride, and each piece tells a story of American history and resilience. When we look at the unique features of the 1925 wheat penny, it's easy to see why collectors are drawn to it. On the obverse side, you have the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln, finely detailed and sharply struck in many well-preserved examples. The reverse side features the classic 1-cent lettering framed by 2 stalks of wheat, symbolizing agricultural prosperity. These original wheat pennies are beloved for their clean, bold lettering and classic American design. And remember, coins from the Philadelphia Mint during this era were produced in large numbers, but not all have survived the test of time, especially in very good condition, which makes this particular coin even more valuable and desirable today. Now let's talk about the rarity and condition of this incredible coin. While millions of wheat pennies were produced in 1925, the vast majority have either been lost, damaged, or heavily worn down through circulation. Finding a 1925 wheat penny without a mint mark and still in very good condition is becoming increasingly rare. This level of preservation shows clear detail on Lincoln's face, the date, and the wheat ears on the reverse, a condition that truly appeals to serious collectors and investors alike. As the coin collecting world grows and interest in vintage US currency increases, this coin's rarity and condition continue to push it into the spotlight, making it one of the most demanded early 20th century Lincoln cents in the market today. Speaking of demand, let's look at the current market value in dollars. Depending on the precise grade and eye appeal of the coin, a 1925 wheat penny in very good condition can fetch significant value on auction platforms and among private collectors. On average, such coins are selling for $270,000, but coins with richer detail and stronger eye appeal can easily reach $550,000 or more. And when it comes to certified higher grades, such as fine, very fine, or extremely fine examples, the price can climb impressively, even surpassing $800,000 in some collector circles. The market for rare wheat pennies is strong and growing, and coins like the 1925 no mint mark example are riding that wave of interest with full force. For those of you who are collectors or planning to become one, here are some valuable tips. First, always store your wheat pennies in protective holders to preserve their condition. The value of a coin rises significantly if it's well preserved. Second, when buying or selling, always refer to professional grading standards or consult with a trusted coin dealer. Authentication and grading add value and trust to your coin's worth. Third, keep an eye on online auctions, estate sales, and antique shops. You never know where a hidden gem like the 1925 wheat penny might turn up. And most importantly, stay informed and passionate. The more knowledge you gain, the better your decisions will be when it comes to collecting valuable coins. To wrap up, the 1925 wheat penny without a mint mark in very good condition is not just an old copper coin, it's a piece of American history, a tribute to the legacy of Abraham Lincoln and a highly sought-after treasure in today's rare coin market. With its historical value, unique design, and increasing demand among collectors, this penny is a solid addition to any collection and a smart investment in the world of numismatics. So if you have one of these in your possession, consider yourself lucky. You're holding something truly special. Next up, the 1937 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark in uncirculated condition. This small yet historic copper coin is now creating big waves in the rare coin market, and collectors from across the globe are watching closely as its value continues to rise. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this video will help you understand the incredible history, importance, and dollar value of the 1937 Lincoln wheat penny and why it's becoming a true treasure in today's coin auctions. Let's begin with a look back into the rich history of the 1937 wheat penny. This coin belongs to the iconic Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this series replaced the Indian head penny and quickly became a symbol of American progress, pride, and patriotism. The 1937 penny was struck during a time when the United States was recovering from the Great Depression, making it not just a monetary piece, but a strong reminder of America's resilience and rebuilding spirit. The lack of a mint mark on the 1937 penny indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most respected mints in the country. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1937 wheat penny so unique and valuable today. First of all, this coin features the bold and instantly recognizable image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the words, "In God We Trust" above his head, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1937 on the right. On the reverse side, you'll see the classic wheat ears design, which is where the coin gets its popular name, the wheat penny. The words 1 cent and United States of America appear in bold letters, with E pluribus unum above. The beauty of this coin lies in its simplicity and boldness, capturing the essence of American design during a pivotal era. When found in uncirculated condition, its details remain sharp. The luster is brilliant and the appeal is truly eye-catching. It's this pristine preservation that makes uncirculated 1937 wheat pennies a must-have for any serious collector. The 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark is highly sought after because of its historical value, quality of strike, and age. Even though millions were minted, finding one in uncirculated condition today is exceptionally rare. Most of these coins were used in daily transactions and wore down over time, but the ones that were kept safe and untouched have now become star performers in auctions and collector markets. These well-preserved specimens are in high demand because they represent a pure and untouched piece of American history. For collectors, condition is everything, and when a coin like this survives decades in mint condition, it becomes more than just a penny. It becomes a timeless artifact. Speaking of the current value, the 1937 wheat penny in uncirculated condition can fetch impressive prices in today's auction market. Depending on the quality of the strike, the sharpness of detail, and overall eye appeal, these coins can be valued anywhere from $870,000 or even more. For those who are lucky enough to own a 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark in uncirculated condition, this is the time to treasure it. Make sure it is handled carefully, preferably stored in a protective holder or slab. Avoid touching the surfaces with bare hands, as even the smallest fingerprint can affect the luster and future value. For those looking to add one to their collection, make sure to buy from reputable dealers, auction houses, or trusted numismatic marketplaces. It's also wise to look for coins that are already certified for authenticity and grade. These coins not only hold strong market value, but also offer incredible historical significance that makes them a joy to own and display. In conclusion, the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark especially in uncirculated condition, is not just a coin, it's a golden opportunity. It represents the perfect combination of historical richness, elegant design, and strong market value. As demand continues to rise and the supply of high-grade examples becomes even more limited, this penny is proving itself to be a true gem in the world of rare coins. Whether you're a passionate collector or an investor seeking solid value, this coin offers unmatched appeal. So, keep your eyes open, check your coin jars, and explore the market, because finding or owning a 1937 wheat penny in pristine condition could be your next big step into the world of valuable collectibles. Next up, the 1940 wheat penny 1 cent without mint mark, in very good condition. If you're someone who's been holding on to old coins or just stepping into the world of numismatics, this particular coin is a hidden treasure that's capturing the spotlight in today's action-packed coin market. With increasing demand and rising value, the 1940 no mint mark wheat penny is turning heads and making collectors across the globe pay serious attention and serious money. The 1940 wheat penny comes from a truly iconic era in US coinage history. It was minted during a time when the world was on the brink of massive change, right before the US entered World War II. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the wheat penny was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and it continued to be minted until 1958. The 1940 version, especially the one without any mint mark, was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. These coins represent a period when American craftsmanship, simplicity, and symbolism were deeply embedded in its currency. Holding one is like holding a piece of American history in your hand, truly timeless and irreplaceable. What makes the 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark so special? First off, its elegant design. On the obverse side, we see a beautiful, sharp portrait of President Lincoln that has stood the test of time. On the reverse, those classic twin wheat stalks frame the denomination 1 cent, with United States of America boldly printed. Even more fascinating, the coin is made of 95% copper, giving it a distinct, rich, reddish tone that collectors absolutely love. Coins from this year, especially those in very good or better condition, feature strong details in Lincoln's hair and coat, as well as bold lettering and defined wheat ears on the back. These crisp design elements make the 1940 wheat penny a standout piece among early 20th century US coins. Though the 1940 wheat penny was produced in large numbers, finding one today in very good condition without a mint mark is increasingly rare. Over the decades, most circulated coins lost their sharpness, suffered corrosion, or simply vanished from collections and everyday use. However, when a coin from that era remains in excellent shape, with well-defined features, even color, and minimal wear, it becomes highly desirable in today's fast-growing collector market. The fact that this coin has survived over 80 years and still maintains its visual beauty is exactly why collectors are now placing such high value on it. In fact, the rarity lies not just in its year, but in its preserved condition, which significantly boosts its worth. This coin isn't just old, it's a survivor. Now let's talk money, because this is where things get really exciting. The 1940 wheat penny, without a mint mark, in very good condition, is seeing an upsurge in market value thanks to growing interest from collectors, dealers, and even investors. In online auctions and collector events, these coins are fetching anywhere from $450,000, and in some special cases, depending on color, luster, and sharpness, values can skyrocket to over $700,000 or more. If you're lucky enough to have a 1940 wheat penny in your collection, or you're out hunting for one, here are a few tips to make the most of this opportunity. First, always store your coin properly in a protective sleeve or coin holder to preserve its current condition. Even small damage can affect its value. Second, verify the authenticity of your coin. Look closely at the details and, if needed, consult a certified numismatist or grading service. Third, stay updated with coin auction trends and pricing guides so you can track its value over time. And finally, consider holding on to the coin as a long-term investment. With increasing demand and limited supply in good condition, the 1940 no-mint mark wheat penny is a strong candidate for appreciation in the coming years. So, there you have it, a deep dive into the incredible 1940 wheat penny without mint mark in very good condition. It's more than just an old coin, it's a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and rising value. As the collector community continues to grow and seek out these gems, this coin stands out as a must-have. Whether you're collecting for passion or investing for profit, this penny is proving to be a tiny copper giant in today's dollar-driven coin market. So check your coin jars, visit your local shops, and keep your eyes open. You never know when you might come across one of these amazing pieces of American coinage history. Next up, the legendary 1952 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark. This small 1-cent coin, if found in fine condition, could be worth far more than its face value. In fact, it is gaining major attention in the auction market and being hunted by passionate collectors because of its rich history, design appeal, and growing rarity. So if you think these old pennies are just ordinary coins, think again. This could be your chance to discover a hidden gem that holds surprising value today. The 1952 wheat penny comes from an era that holds deep historical significance in American coinage. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark on its coins, the 1952 Lincoln cent is part of the famous Wheat Reverse series that began in 1909. These coins were issued during a time of post-World War II economic growth, and yet the design remained true to its roots, reflecting Abraham Lincoln's enduring legacy and America's agricultural symbolism. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features the iconic portrait of President Lincoln on the obverse and the classic wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing national prosperity and strength. The 1952 issue holds a firm place in U.S. numismatic history and continues to grow in importance due to its increasing demand among collectors and investors alike. The beauty of the 1952 wheat penny lies in its simplicity and classic American design. The obverse carries the dignified bust of Lincoln, accompanied by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1952. On the reverse, you'll find the distinctive twin wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus unit above it. What makes the no-mint mark version unique is that it was only minted in Philadelphia, unlike its Denver or San Francisco counterparts. The lack of a mint mark, combined with the fine condition and aging of the coin, creates a sense of rarity and desirability that fuels high collector interest. Coins like this stand out not only for their vintage charm, but for the crispness of detail that remains even in fine condition after over 7 decades. Though the 1952 wheat penny was minted in the millions, surviving examples in fine condition are becoming increasingly rare, especially those that have not been heavily circulated or damaged over time. Collectors today are specifically searching for well-preserved specimens that maintain sharp details and attractive toning, which can significantly raise the coin's market value. As more and more people are becoming aware of the numismatic value of these older coins, the competition to acquire such pieces is heating up. The demand for the 1952 no-mint mark penny is steadily climbing, especially because collectors love to complete wheat penny date sets, and quality coins from the early 1950s are now being graded and traded at impressive prices. The condition of fine is very desirable, offering clear detail while maintaining a balance of wear that speaks to the coin's long journey through history. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know. How much is the 1952 wheat penny without a mint mark worth in today's market? In fine condition, this coin can fetch anywhere between $280,000 or more, depending on its eye appeal and whether it has unique characteristics like rich toning or die variations. But here's where it gets exciting. In online auctions and collector forums, some of these coins have sold for $600,000 or even higher, especially when buyers are seeking to complete their wheat penny collections with visually appealing examples. Prices rise dramatically with higher grades and rarity factors. And the truth is, the value continues to increase over time, As the coin becomes scarcer in the wild, more collectors are investing in these historic cents, and dealers report strong sales and growing waitlists for certain dates, including 1952. If you're a coin collector, whether new or experienced, the 1952 no mint mark wheat penny is a must-have. To get the most value, look for coins with minimal damage, strong details, and even color or patina. Keep your coins in protective holders to preserve their condition. When buying or selling, always work with trusted coin dealers or reputable grading services to ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Watch auction trends as demand for this specific coin is trending upward. It's also a great idea to build full wheat penny sets, as complete collections often command premium prices. And if you happen to find one in change or among old family coins, make sure to get it appraised. You could be holding onto a small but valuable piece of American history. So there you have it. The 1952 wheat penny without a mint mark is far more than just a piece of copper. It's a coin that tells a story, represents an important era in US history, and continues to rise in both popularity and market value. Whether you're collecting for fun, investment, or simply out of love for classic American coinage, this 1-cent coin has the potential to deliver both sentimental and financial rewards. The action in the rare coin market is real, and the 1952 wheat penny is at the center of it. So keep your eyes open, search those old coin jars, and who knows, the next valuable treasure could be right in the palm of your hand. Next up, the 1958 D wheat penny, in very good condition. This little copper coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but don't be fooled. With its growing collector interest and rising auction values, the 1958 D wheat penny is a must-watch item in the current coin market. Stay tuned as we explore why this coin is capturing attention across the country and what makes it such a valuable piece in the rare coin world. Let's begin with the fascinating history and background of this iconic coin. The 1958 D wheat penny was minted in Denver during the final year of the Lincoln Wheat Cent series. That's right, this coin marks the end of an era, as it was the last year the US Mint used the wheat ears design on the reverse before transitioning to the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. This shift makes the 1958 D wheat penny historically significant because it represents the close of a design that had been in circulation for 5 decades. Minted during a time of post-war prosperity and national change, this coin holds historical weight and nostalgia for millions of Americans. Now, let's talk about the unique features of the 1958 D wheat penny that make it stand out in the numismatic world. It's made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it that classic reddish-brown tone that collectors adore. On the obverse, we see Abraham Lincoln's profile, the longest-running portrait on a US coin, along with the year 1958 and the famous D mint mark just below the date, representing the Denver. On the reverse, we find the bold and symbolic wheat stalks, framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, topped with E pluribus unum. The simplicity and strength of this design continues to resonate with collectors, especially since this was the final year of the beloved wheat design. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1958 D wheat penny is generating strong interest, especially in well-preserved, original condition. Even though millions were minted, finding one in very good condition, or better, is becoming increasingly difficult as more coins are scooped up by collectors or lost to time. The appeal lies in its transitional importance, vintage charm, and rising scarcity in collectible quality. The demand for 1958 D wheat pennies has grown consistently in recent years, driven by both new and seasoned collectors who want to complete their Lincoln wheat cent sets or invest in historically valuable US coins. Let's turn to the current market value in dollars, where this coin really begins to shine. A 1958 D wheat penny in average circulated condition is already considered a collectible, but when you find one in very good to extra fine condition, you're looking at much higher market appeal and rising prices. At coin shows, auctions, and online marketplaces, we're seeing these coins consistently sell in the $150,000 range, depending on condition, with professionally graded and high-luster pieces commanding even higher premiums. Some pristine specimens have been auctioned for over $400,000 or more, especially those with rich coloration, sharp details, and mint-state eye appeal. As collectors compete for these final-year wheat pennies, prices are only expected to increase with time. Now, for those of you who are just getting into coin collecting or are looking to strengthen your portfolio, here are a few tips for collectors that can help you capitalize on the growing demand for the 1958 wheat penny. First, always look for coins with strong details, clear wheat stalks, crisp lettering, and minimal surface wear. Original color and luster add significant value, so avoid cleaned or damaged coins. Lastly, stay active in collector groups, coin shows, and online communities to stay updated on market trends and grab great deals before they disappear. With a sharp eye and a little patience, the 1958 wheat penny could be one of the smartest and most rewarding additions to your collection. In conclusion, the 1958 wheat penny is much more than just a copper coin. It's a piece of American history, a collector's dream, and a valuable asset in today's booming rare coin market. Its legacy as the final wheat penny minted, combined with its rising rarity and collectible charm, ensures that this coin will continue to be in high demand for years to come. If you come across a 1958 wheat penny in very good condition, don't overlook it. You may be holding onto a small treasure that's increasing in value every single day. Next up, the legendary 1953 wheat penny with the D mint mark, preserved in very good condition. Yes, that small copper coin you may have in your pocket, change, or tucked away in an old coin jar could actually be worth far more than 1 cent, maybe even hundreds of dollars, depending on the condition and current demand. So make sure to watch till the end, because this video could open your eyes to a hidden gem sitting quietly in your collection. Let's start with the history and background of the 1953 wheat penny. This 1 cent coin was minted at the Denver Mint in 1953, right in the heart of America's post-war economic boom. The wheat penny series, officially known as the Lincoln cent, was introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, and it ran until 1958, before transitioning into the memorial reverse design. The 1953 penny is a vital part of this iconic series. It not only holds historical significance as a mid-century artifact, but also reflects a moment in American history when every coin was minted with precision and pride. The unique features of the 1953 wheat penny make it instantly recognizable to experienced collectors. First off, it's struck in a beautiful bronze composition, giving it that classic reddish-brown appearance that collectors love. On the obverse side, you'll find the distinguished profile of Abraham Lincoln, with the words, "In God we trust," arched above, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1953 to the right. Just beneath the date, the tiny yet important D mint mark denotes that it was minted in Denver. On the reverse, we see the iconic wheat ears design, with the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America boldly centered, flanked by 2 wheat stalks. This design has become a timeless symbol of American numismatic heritage. Now let's talk about what makes this coin rare and highly desirable in today's collector market. While millions were minted, the number of coins that have survived over 70 years in very good or better condition is significantly smaller. The passage of time, circulation, wear, and mishandling have taken a toll on most examples. That's why finding a 1953 wheat penny that still maintains strong details, a clear date, and a visible mint mark is considered a rare and valuable discovery. There's a strong demand among collectors, especially those who are completing full sets of Lincoln cents, making this coin a prized piece in any collection. When we explore the current market value in dollars, the numbers speak volumes. A 1953 wheat penny in very good condition can command prices ranging from $270,000 depending on appeal, while those with sharper details in fine to extremely fine condition can reach $300,000 or more, and if you're lucky enough to possess one in uncirculated or mint state condition, collectors are paying up to $1 million or higher depending on luster, tone, and overall preservation. But here's the kicker. The value continues to rise as demand increases and the supply of quality coins decreases. In online auctions and coin shows, we're seeing more and more buyers aggressively seeking these gems, pushing values upward with every passing year. So, what are some tips for collectors who are either searching for this coin or already own one? First and foremost, preservation is key. If you have a 1953 D-Wheat penny, make sure to store it in a dry, temperature-controlled space, preferably in a coin holder or a certified coin slab. This prevents further wear and keeps the coin in optimal condition for future evaluation or sale. Secondly, if you're buying one, make sure to buy from reputable dealers or auction sites that provide clear photos and ideally grading certifications. And most importantly, if you come across this coin in your change or an old collection, don't overlook it. Even in circulated condition, it could be your ticket to a solid return, or the cornerstone of your Lincoln penny set. To wrap things up, the 1953 D-Wheat penny is more than just a simple copper coin. It's a shining piece of American history, a rare collectible that's growing in demand and a valuable asset in today's coin market. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out in the fascinating world of coin collecting, this is one coin that you definitely want to keep an eye out for. Its rising market value, classic design, and historical significance make it a treasure worth holding on to. So check your collections, dig through those jars, and who knows, you might just find a small fortune hiding in plain sight. Next up, the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark, in very fine condition. This small copper coin may seem ordinary to the untrained eye, but to collectors, historians, and investors, it holds exceptional value. Not only is it a piece of American history, but its growing popularity in auctions and private collections has made it a hot asset in today's rare coin market. So buckle up, because what you're about to learn might just change the way you look at pocket change forever. The 1945 wheat penny was minted in the final months of World War II, a time when America was standing strong and looking toward a new era. With millions of Americans returning home from overseas, the country was brimming with hope, and every coin that changed hands was part of that transformation. Minted in Philadelphia, indicated by the absence of a mint mark, this coin is more than just currency. It's a silent witness to one of the most defining years in American history. As part of the iconic Lincoln Wheat series, which was first introduced in 1909, the 1945 wheat penny carries the same beautiful design honoring President Abraham Lincoln and the symbolic wheat stalks on the reverse that represent prosperity and national pride. The 1945 wheat penny stands out for its craftsmanship and design that has stood the test of time. Struck in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, its reddish-brown luster gives it a classic and rich appearance that collectors love. On the obverse, you'll find a bold, detailed profile of Abraham Lincoln facing right, accompanied by the words, "In God We Trust," above, "Liberty" to the left, and the year 1945 to the right. What makes the no mint mark version so special is its direct association with the Philadelphia Mint, known for producing some of the highest quality strikes during the wartime era. The reverse design showcases two beautifully curved wheat stalks surrounding the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus un gracefully arched above. In very fine condition, the coin retains much of its original detail, with clear lines, strong legends, and minimal wear, making it a standout example for any serious collector. While millions of these coins were minted, finding a 1945 wheat penny in very fine condition without damage, heavy wear, or corrosion is becoming increasingly rare. Over the decades, many have been lost, heavily circulated, or melted down for their metal content. Today, collectors specifically hunt for coins in very fine or better grades, as these showcase the coin's full character and historical appeal. The demand for this particular year and mint variety has surged, especially due to its role in post-war American history and the nostalgia it brings. Numismatists and investors alike seek this coin for its balance between affordability and value growth potential. The 1945 no-mint wheat penny is truly a gem that bridges history and collecting passion, often becoming a centerpiece in penny collections or even broader sets, focusing on 20th century Americana. Now let's talk about value, and this is where things get exciting. As of today's highly active and competitive coin market, a 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is valued significantly more than its face value. Depending on visual appeal, tone, and preservation, it can fetch between $750,000 or more in the open market. But that's not all. In certain online auctions, collector-grade examples with especially sharp details and original luster have sold for much higher amounts, often crossing the $1.2 million mark, especially when buyers are eager to complete their sets with well-preserved coins from the wartime years. Dealers and collectors have repeatedly shown that demand for coins like the 1945 no-mint wheat penny isn't slowing down, it's accelerating. As more people recognize the historical and financial worth of these beautiful copper cents, if you're a new or seasoned collector looking to add this treasure to your collection, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always examine the coin closely under good lighting. Look for strong detail in Lincoln's hair, jawline, and the wheat stalks on the reverse. A coin in very fine condition will still show all major design elements with moderate but not excessive wear. Avoid coins with deep scratches, discoloration, or pitting, as these can lower the value significantly. It's also wise to store your coins in protective holders or albums to preserve their condition. And when buying, always consider purchasing from reputable dealers or certified auction platforms. As demand continues to rise, holding onto or investing in a 1945 wheat penny could prove to be a rewarding decision, both emotionally and financially. To wrap it up, the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is not just a piece of copper. It's a living artifact from a defining moment in history. Its stunning design, historical significance, and strong market presence make it a must-have for serious collectors and history enthusiasts alike. As more people enter the world of coin collecting and as vintage American coins continue to gain value, the 1945 wheat penny stands tall as a top-tier collectible that combines history, beauty, and financial potential. So if you come across this coin, don't underestimate it. Treasure it, collect it, and maybe even invest in it, because this little penny carries a big story and an even bigger future. Next up, the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark, especially in its color shade condition. This isn't just any old coin, it's a prized gem that collectors around the globe are chasing. With skyrocketing values in the current auction market and a rich background tied to World War II-era America, the 1944 no-mint mark wheat penny has become a shining star in the world of rare numismatics. Stay tuned because this video is packed with everything you need to know about this historical treasure, from its origins to the staggering dollar amounts it commands today. The 1944 wheat penny was minted during a crucial time in American history, right in the middle of World War II. This was a year when the country was fully mobilized for the war effort, and resources like copper were being carefully rationed. In 1943, the mint had experimented with steel pennies, but in 1944, they returned to copper using recycled ammunition shells, a powerful symbol of transforming tools of war into peacetime currency. The Philadelphia Mint struck these coins without a mint mark, making them easily identifiable and historically significant. The no mint mark version signifies that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, the oldest U.S. mint facility and the heart of early American coin production. Every 1944 wheat penny is a small piece of wartime history, but those in pristine condition, especially those showing rare toned or color-shaded surfaces, are becoming icons in the world of serious coin collecting. One of the most stunning aspects of the 1944 wheat penny, without a mint mark, is its classic design by Victor D. Brenner, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the symbolic wheat stalks on the reverse. However, what truly sets this coin apart in today's market is when it appears in a rich color shade condition, a natural toning that gives the coin a unique and eye-catching appearance. These color-shaded examples might display hues of red, bronze, gold, or even rainbow iridescence, caused by oxidation and decades of natural aging. Such coins are visually striking and are highly prized by collectors not just for their rarity, but also for their beauty. A sharp strike, crisp details, and vibrant color toning elevate this coin from a common penny to a true collector's showpiece. While over 1 billion 1944 wheat pennies were minted, the majority of them have long since been worn down or lost to time. What collectors are desperately seeking today are those rare specimens that have survived in extra fine, almost uncirculated or mint state condition, especially those displaying color shades. These coins are often kept in airtight cases, carefully preserved for decades, making them exceedingly rare and in high demand. Color-shaded 1944 wheat pennies with rich luster and minimal wear are becoming more and more scarce, and the demand for them is only increasing. In the numismatic community, toned coins are a hot trend, and when combined with historical importance, such as the wartime legacy of the 1944 penny, you have a coin that is not only valuable, but also emotionally and historically significant. In today's red-hot auction market, the 1944 no-mint mark wheat penny in color shade condition is commanding serious attention and serious money. Depending on the grade and the vibrancy of the color tone, these coins are selling for $800,000. If you're looking to get your hands on a 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark in color shade condition, there are a few things you need to know. First, always look for coins with natural toning. Artificial coloring can reduce value significantly. Seek out coins with a clear strike, no major scratches, and vibrant yet authentic colors. It's always a great idea to buy coins that are certified and graded by a reputable authority to ensure authenticity and quality. Also, keep an eye on auctions, estate sales, and reputable online platforms where rare coins are traded. This is a coin you want to hold on to, not only because of its beauty and history, but also because it's a smart investment in a rising market. The earlier you add one of these to your collection, the better positioned you'll be in the coming years. To wrap it all up, the 1944 wheat penny, without a mint mark in color shade condition, is much more than just a vintage coin. It's a piece of American wartime legacy, a testament to historical resilience, and a shining example of the artistry and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. With its unique visual appeal, incredible backstory, and booming market demand, this coin is one of the most exciting pieces to collect in today's numismatic world. Whether you're a passionate coin collector or a savvy investor, owning a 1944 wheat penny like this is not just an accomplishment, it's a legacy. Don't miss your chance to be part of this thrilling chapter in coin history. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more amazing content on rare and valuable coins.